Hey my pretties, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a quick one. I wanted to finally come on here and tell you guys this secret that I have been holding from you for probably about 2 months now, if not longer. I'm probably a little longer than that. But yeah, you guys, I'm at the point now to where I can't even hold it anymore. I can't hold it anymore because it's so much that goes into it. So this is just going to be a quick video to tell you guys what it is, and then probably in a day or two I'll probably do another video and sit down and talk to you guys a little more in detail and let you know exactly why and just everything that I could think of that I think that you guys might want to know. All right, you guys ready? Hold on. So you guys know that this house that I live in right now, if you've been following me for a very long time, then you know about 2 years ago I did a walkthrough of the house that I currently live in, which is a rental. I moved from San Diego up to this area and I'm renting. There's this bee. He's just, I'm going inside. Hold on. Come on, you coming in? Okay, I ain't trying to get stung, so I'm gonna just stand right here at the door because I did want to show you something outside or whatever in case you haven't seen it. So anyways, okay, let me just start over. Not all the way, but okay, so you guys know I moved here. I'm in a rental. If you guys been following me for a long time, then you know that from the moment I moved in here, probably about 5 to 6 months into me living in this house, the owner of this house was a pain in my side. And that's me saying it very nicely. So a little backstory for those who don't know. Like I said, I moved from San Diego. I moved up here. A lot of times, a lot of people kept asking me, well, why don't you just buy? Why don't you just buy a house? I wasn't ready to buy a house. It wasn't because I couldn't afford it or I just didn't want to. I just was not, I don't know. It was something in me that wasn't, I just didn't feel ready. That's all I'm going to say. We'll talk about that later. I just didn't feel ready. So anyways, I moved up here. I wanted to try out the area. And so I rented this beautiful home with this beautiful view. And oh, my hair look crazy, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. And so about 6 months after moving in, he just was annoying. He was annoying. That's all I can say. And I know, you know, a lot of people say, well, that comes with the territory of renting. But in all my life of renting and living in different places, I've never had an owner like this. So he was one of a kind and very special. So 6 months in, you know, he started telling me, well, when my year lease was up, he wanted to move into the house, and because he lives in New York, he wanted to come out here and move into this house. Now, mind you, when I moved into this house, he had just purchased it probably 3 weeks prior. So he had actually never been to the house. He has a friend that lives out here that does real estate, that is a realtor, and he purchased the house for him. He did the whole everything for him, and so that he wouldn't have to pay the mortgage payments for the year, he decided to rent it out. Well, I didn't know all of this coming into the house. I found out all of this after, you know. So how can I say it without going all deep into it? So he's never been to the house. And then he decided after 6 months that he wanted to move in. We went back and forth because I was trying to make him understand that he really inconvenienced me and my kids and my, you know, my family, because I didn't move up here to stay in a place for 1 year. If I would have known that, I told him he didn't give me the option to decide if I just wanted to live in this house for a year and then I have to go look for something else. When I move somewhere, I want to stay there for years. Like, I was expecting to be here for years, not 1, 2, 3, 4 to like 5, 6, 7, 8, like years. You guys get it? Years. So we went back and forth about him inconveniencing me, and I barely got settled into the house, and now he's already asking me to move. So we went back and forth, and then towards the end of it all, I was able to get him to agree to letting me have another year, because like it sucked. But the whole time I've been in this house, I have not really been able to not say feel comfortable, but knowing that you're living there and you have to move, you don't really feel like you can make it home. Like, we live here, but I didn't feel real homely, because I know in the back of my mind I have to move. I need to move. I need to find somewhere. Okay. Gosh, this was supposed to be a second video. I guess I'm just telling y'all most of it right now. Okay, so my lease is up July 15th. Which is what, in a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. Yeah, so for the past 2.5 months, I decided, with the help of my best friend and other family, they convinced me that I should just buy a house. Whew. Ooh, when I tell y'all, I was not ready. I was not ready. I don't know if you guys know, with all the housing stuff that's going on right now. For one, I started looking for another rental for like 3 to 4 months. I could not find anything. And when I say anything, I could not find anything. And then the few things that I did find, people were price gouging. Like, the price was like ridiculously high for what the rental was. And I was like, no, thank you. You know, so it just started being like really hard to find a rental. And so, like I said, I got convinced that this was the time that I should just buy a house. You know, when you purchase a house, you have to be prepared with everything. At this moment, I don't feel like I was prepared. Financially, yes, I was prepared. When you run your own business, or for me, businesses, you have to prepare your taxes a certain kind of way. You have to do certain things in order to buy a house. Well, all of that has come into play over these past 2 months. And so, long story short, if you guys, I know a few of you guys noticed my videos. You guys were like, something must be going on because I wasn't putting up as much videos as I normally do. And you are absolutely right. And I noticed that. I thank you for noticing that. You guys follow me enough to know that. Sorry if you guys, because this little pieces of hair keeps sticking up in the camera, and it's like kind of like but thank you for following me and knowing how I am, to even notice that you know, I slowed down. And it was because of the stress of, I looked at probably over 100 houses. I have the best real estate agent ever. I am gonna let you guys either meet him, or I'll tell you more about him in the upcoming videos. He is amazing. Oh my goodness, his name is Julio. He is amazing. And so that was one of my biggest fears with buying a house, was I didn't want an agent that was just looking to make money, or just looking to get me in a house that wasn't for me. And he was the complete opposite. He was so, like, he cared about what I was getting, if that makes sense. But like I said, we'll talk about that later. So that's it, you guys. I'm purchasing a house. I'm so sad because I am giving up these views, but then again, this ain't my house, you know. But I'm gonna show you guys, in case you don't know the views I'm talking about. When I'm done talking to you guys, I'll show you this view. I did go into escrow with one house that actually fell through. The people decided at the end that they didn't want to sell their house, so that fell through. I looked at multiple houses. Some I loved, some I didn't like. I put in offers on a few. Those fell through because just like with rentals, there's a lot of people looking to either rent, and there's not enough housing to go around. It's the same with buying. I don't know if where you're at it's like that, but in California, oh my goodness, it is tough right now. So I mean, just, you know, it was tough. I mean, I'm talking about crying, tears. I cried. I cried. Like I'm to the point now where I'm tired of crying. Like this journey has been very long, hard, and it was hard. It's hard. So okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, but as of right now, I am in escrow. I am due to close, if all goes well, as it should. You guys pray for me, because like I said, I had a house in escrow and it fell through. But this one, I've already done my appraisal, I've already done my inspection, I've already done a lot of the stuff. If all goes well, I'm supposed to close escrow July the 7th. So at that point, I was going to tell you guys, I was going to announce it, I was going to do the empty house tour and all of that, and that still will come, but you know, I can't hold the secret no more. So I came on here to tell you guys what I'm doing. When I'm shopping in some of the stores, I see stuff that I want to get, but I'm telling myself, no, wait till you move. Yeah, because I don't even know what kind of style I'm going for or whatever. What I will tell you is that the house that I'm moving to, it does not have these views, but then again, like I've been told, you know, it's going to be mine. And so yeah, there is a few things that I was not able to get in my home, but however, it's a beautiful home. I love it. It's a pretty penny, so I'm not gonna complain about it. And if you know anything about California, you guys know it's very expensive to live out here. So we'll get into that, a little bit more into that when I have the keys. Then we're gonna talk about everything. But for right now, I've just been trying to keep it on the low because I'm just trying to wait it out. Like I didn't want to speak on it before it actually happened, and that's kind of why I was trying to keep a secret from you guys. But now that you guys know, that's it. This video was way longer than it was supposed to. And so yeah, so let me just show you real quick the views that I'm gonna be leaving behind, because I love this backyard. And my house, it has a backyard. I'm still getting a pool and everything, but okay, this house I think is 3,300 and something square feet on the inside of the house. The yard itself is, I can't remember. I don't know what the yard is here because it's not my house, so I can't remember, but I know it's big. Now the house that I'm purchasing is the opposite. The inside of the house is 4,300 and something square feet, whereas the outside is 7,000 square feet or something like that, to where I'm still getting a pool and stuff, but I don't have all of this, like the grass and all of that. So I'm giving up a few things. I'm also giving up vaulted ceilings, which I'm okay with. I think I was a little sad about that. Like the house doesn't have that look that I really wanted. But the more I look at it, the more I've been over there, I'm falling more in love with it. So it's not my forever home. Oh, it's definitely not my forever home, but you know, I'll be there for 5, 6, 7 years until I'm ready to either sell it, rent it out, and buy a new home. So that's the plan. So let me show you this view. Okay, so for most of you that have not seen my backyard or this backyard, this is what I'm leaving behind. I absolutely love that it had the grass area over there. I will say this, that a backyard this size with all of the fruit trees and all of the stuff, it is very expensive to maintain. So on that note, I will be saving money because I'm only gonna have like grass and stuff in the front yard, and that shouldn't cost as much as it was to take care of this yard, because as you see, there's even trees and stuff on that side as well over there, and even the palm trees have to get cleaned up from time to time. So you know, it takes a lot of money to deal with a yard like this, as well as the pool. But like I said, my new house will have, I do still have a pool and a jacuzzi. just like here. This one is, I think, a little bigger than the one I'm getting, but you guys will see that. But this is what I'll miss. Look at waking up in the morning and coming out here, looking at the mountains and the views and stuff, seeing way out in the distance. When it's winter, you know, those mountains way back there, I can see snow on them. You know, it's just really, really nice. So whenever that time comes in the future, I will make sure that my forever home has these kind of views. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted you to see that. And like I said, I am going to go way more in detail when we talk about this in the future, but I had to let you guys know. Y'all my girls, I had to let you know what was going on. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, keep me in your prayers, please. Fingers crossed for July the 7th, if not before that, because I'm telling you, yeah, this has been, for me, it has been a very, very long journey. Oh, you guys remember the bathtub, the shower in my room? You guys remember that? How I have that really beautiful big shower with no doors? I'll show you guys in another video if you didn't see it. I will finally have a bathtub in my room. That was my first time ever having my room with no tub, and that was one big mistake. But then again, when I moved in here, you know, that's just something that I won't miss. I definitely will not miss the bathroom. It was beautiful, but I need a bathtub. So I'm getting me a tub now. But okay, you guys, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon in my next video. Bye.